So in the build-up to the release of Aliens Fireteam Elite, Cold Iron Studios has been releasing new information, little tidbits here and there throughout the weeks here. So every day they might give a new bit of information, not enough to really make one video about, but cumulatively there's some pretty cool stuff here. Anyways, in this video I'm going to go over all the different stuff they talked about last week. Hey guys, this is Chris with BNB Gaming. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. If you're interested in Aliens Fireteam Elite, consider hitting that subscribe button because I plan on making a lot more videos about this game. So to start with, guys, we found out that each squad has its own synthetic teammates. So if you want to play solo, or one of your teammates disconnects, or maybe you just got another buddy and you need one AI teammate, they're called Alpha and Beta. And one question people have been wondering, does this mean you can actually have 5 people on your squad? Aliens Fireteam is still a 3-person cooperative shooter. Now, one caveat with the synthetic or AI teammates is they suggest that you probably don't want to play with these guys above normal difficulty because, as you can see in the video here, again, on higher difficulties, friendly fire is turned on, and this AI teammate goes right in front of his bullets, so probably not a good thing. Speaking of solo play, I know a lot of you have been asking me about, can you play Aliens Fireteam Elite solo offline? So I asked Higgs on Twitter, one of the Cold Iron developers, and he replied to me, thankfully, and said, yes, you can play solo offline with bots, filling in spots 2 or 3 on your fire team. And I think this also confirms there is no split screen in Aliens Fireteam. As far as weapon colors go, they had a small little video here showing off the different colors. I'm going to play it at full speed and then I'm going to slow it down so you can check out some of the different colors. Now, in addition to this, they also showed the decals, and one thing I find interesting is you can actually size the different decals and move them around so you can rotate them, make them bigger, smaller, upside down, whatever you want to do. Another gameplay option you guys have been asking me about, and shout out to 4Sigmar89, I asked Higgs on Twitter whether or not we can turn off that giant red X after we kill a Xeno. And Higgs responded and said, yes, that is a user option. So we can turn off that giant red X if we want to. In another short video, they showed off a bunch of the weapons that are in Aliens Fireteam. And here again, I'm going to slow it down, and then I'm actually going to show you some of the screenshots. So we have the rifles, we have the heavy weapons, we have the sidearms. I think we pretty much have everything. And you probably noticed the super OP gun. And I know I was thinking, hey, wait a second, is this a reward for beating the game on the highest difficulty? Someone mentioned this on Twitter, and Higgs replied and said, those are some keen eyes, reserved only for Cold Iron Studios testing Marines. So must be for the interns or when IGN players show up. It's like, oh, we got a gun for you guys. Next, they talked a bit about the consumables, and they actually showed a screenshot of all the consumables in the game. The description says, ranging from special ammunition all the way to deployable defensive turrets, single-use consumable items can give you and your fire team the tools you need to survive any threat. Next, they showed a small video kind of detailing the supply caches, or I guess we can see the different consumables in action here. Here it says, keep a lookout during your deployments for supply caches containing consumable items capable of helping you turn the tide of battle. Will you choose to save them for a future mission, or will you use them to save you now? In another post, they talk about pathogen enemies, and I'm not sure what these are. They look like little swarmer guys. Anyways, it says there have been documented cases of some unknown factor inducing rapid changes to local animal life on settled exoplanets, both native species and those imported from Earth. And I think this is a dog. I'm not sure. Anyways, it says the six-legged camouflaging Leon 895 has certainly changed significantly. It goes on and says that the pathogen enemies will quickly rush at your fire team and surround you if you're not cautious. Popper explosions can stack up even faster than your standard acid blood shower, and when a stalker's in the mix, their camouflage can quickly lead to unpleasant surprises. As far as future content for Aliens Fireteam Elite, and I'm going to put this under future, in the small weapons video, at the end we see a screenshot of a 6th class for Aliens Fireteam, and it's called the Phalanx. And they don't tell us anything about it. I think this is just a tease, just to kind of reassure us that there's plenty of content coming. Well, anyways, there are a few clues here. The first one is that the icon is a shield, so to me that harkens to some kind of defensive unit, or maybe a tank type of unit that pulls an aggro. The next clue we have is actually Phalanx, which I believe refers to Aliens Phalanx, which is a novel that came out in, I believe, 2020, and I kind of looked at it on Wikipedia. I haven't read it or anything, but it sounds like it's part of a series. Well, anyways, the story in Aliens Phalanx is this planet has been cut off from technology, and the humans are pretty much in a feudal society where I guess they're like knights, and they have shields and spears, etc., and they're held up in these little mountain strongholds to protect them from the xenomorphs who have flooded the planet. So does this mean we're going to have a class that's going to be a knight with a spear and shield? Yeah, count me out. That sounds terrible. However, maybe we'll have a riot shield and machine pistols, something like that. That might be interesting. Now finally, they showed off an image of a comparison between the standard edition and the deluxe edition. And in the description it says, the Endeavor Pass content will become available over time in seasonal releases. So deluxe edition content will be purchasable separately post-launch. Now with the Endeavor Pass, we can see there are seasons 1 through 4 that they're planning, and it's interesting because the description on Steam says the Endeavor Pass, which contains 4 additional cosmetic DLC bundles, including class skins, weapon colors, head accessories, and more, that will release alongside upcoming free major gameplay updates. And finally, I have a correction from an earlier video that I said that the Heirloom Standoff Shotgun was a skin. It actually is a weapon. As far as what the Heirloom Shotgun is like, I asked Higgs on Twitter again, can he give us some details about the Heirloom Shotgun? And he said the Heirloom Standoff is very similar to the M37A3 pump shotgun. He also said it has iterative reload, which is shell by shell. And we actually get a sneak peek of it in the weapon video. To me, it looks like it just has the pistol grip, and pretty much that's the only difference. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited about the possibility of a 6th class? Are you excited about having AI teammates? Are you excited about being able to play Aliens Fireteam Elite offline? Let me know what you think. For me, I'm most excited about the 6th class here, the Phalanx class. Again, my guess would be that it's going to use a riot shield and maybe use handguns. So maybe we'll have like 5 or 10 different variants of riot shields, or maybe they might surprise us. Maybe the Phalanx class actually uses a loader, or like a mini loader or something, like in the Aliens movie. He just walks around in his little armor or something. That would be really cool, and I hope they do that because I love mechs.